And some reports out of Colorado following the workout are making it seem like there's a pretty likely, at least at this point, pick for the Browns. We'll tell you what that likely pick is after a quick word from our new sponsor, Intuit TurboTax. Taxes was waiting and wondering and worrying if you were going to get any money back, and then waiting, wondering, and worrying some more. But now Taxes is matching with a TurboTax expert who can do your taxes as soon as today. An expert who gives your taxes their undivided attention as they work on your return, while you get real-time updates on their progress so you can focus on your day. An expert who will find every deduction possible and file every form, every investment, everything with 100% accuracy, all so you can get the most money back, guaranteed. No waiting, no wondering, no worries. Now this is Taxes. Get an expert now on TurboTax.com. Only available with TurboTax Live full service. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app. See guaranteed details at TurboTax.com/guarantees. So Shedeur Sanders was the highlight of the Colorado Pro Day, but Travis Hunter did end up running some routes. He did end up participating. And following the limited workouts he did, Jeff Howe of The Athletic, who's been on this show before, has put out there that there is growing belief that Travis Hunter is now the favorite to be the Browns selection at number 2. This according to high-ranking executives and officials. Andrew Berry reportedly was watching every one of Travis's moves, warm-ups, stretching, how he was interacting with the scouts. Berry was, according to reports, I don't want to say stalking Travis Hunter, but basically stalking Travis Hunter at the Pro Day. Jason, you came back from the owners'
meeting saying... I love
meeting
how these narratives form. I love it.
Yep.
Jason came back from the owners' meetings telling us that he thought Travis Hunter was trending to be the pick. Following the Pro Day, Jason, do you feel even more confident that that is where the Browns will go with their number 2 selection?
I don't have any reason to feel differently. I don't know that I feel more confident, but I haven't seen or been told anything to think otherwise. So, yeah, at this point, like I don't know. We're probably getting close. I said last week, guys, the Browns don't even know who they're taking, so how can anyone else know? And that's why you get some of this muddled and some of these conflicting reports. But you're getting close now. Like, this was the last big one, I think, the Colorado Pro Day. And now you can sit down and huddle together. You know the direction Tennessee's going. Tennessee canceled its visit with Shedeur. It's pretty locked up at this point. It's going to be Cam Ward. So you have the rest of the field to pick from. So there's really no need. I mean, they could still hide and they could still spin and they could still deceive. But at this point, there's really no need to. If Travis is your guy, and by all indications, I think it is, I still wouldn't. No one told me this. This is just knowing how the Browns operate and how they think. I still wouldn't rule out a trade down. But at this point, I think they stay right where they are.
You don't put nothing in their mind. You better stop that. Jason.
I'm serious.
Don't you do that.
Jay, let me
Would you really be shocked if they traded down?
Don't you do that to me, dog.
You said there's really no reason to, swerve or zigzag or whatever. I say there is, because if you're getting vibes that the Giants really love them, either guy, Hunter or Carter, if they really love them, and the Browns think that they can get an asset or two, because this has been what they've done.
That's why I just said I wouldn't rule out a trade down. Yeah.
So, am I advocating that they trade down? No. Would I be shocked? Absolutely not. I would not be shocked. It's what they've done.
If they move down 4 or 5 spots and pick up a future one, I won't be shocked at all.
Yeah.
Boy, y'all better stop it.
And here's the thing. So here's what that would mean, G. Is the player they take at 7 going to be better than the player they take at 2?
Hell to the no.
No, hold on. Go back in history and take a look and see how many guys.
Well, the Browns never get that right.
Never.
No, they don't. Now,
historically,
listen, this goes back to.
You should be able to get as good as or better of a player depending on your needs or whatever.
Go back in history and look how many times the 7 has been better than the 2.
But this is Cleveland.
But now this is where we get into trouble. I call it fan equity. And I give it to the Browns, and I give it to the Cavs, and I give it to the Guardians. Ooh. The Browns have no fan equity with me. I typically believe, I'm asked this daily 10 times, what are they going to do? And I jokingly say, I don't know, but history says it'll be the wrong thing. And that's the only thing I'm confident in, guys. That's the only thing I feel confident in.
Listen, first of all, Shedeur was not the talk of what was going on at the Colorado Pro Day. It was Travis Hunter coming out there regular.
And I think it should have been.
At regular street clothes. He wasn't even supposed to work out. You know what it is, man. He came out there. Shout out to the Route God. If you don't know, check him out on Instagram. Check him out on YouTube. The Route God shows you all the greatest release packages in the world. Travis Hunter has obviously downloaded it like the Matrix. Like, he's over there just giving them, now. Listen, this dude is a monster, bro. Here's why I'm smiling. Even if you don't take Shedeur Sanders, I've said it from the beginning. Even if you don't get Shedeur Sanders, I still can walk proudly to Mr. Roger Goodell with the card and say, give me Mr. Electricity on both sides of the football. Look at him come up and make a tackle like that. Denzel Ward, that's how you do it. That's how you do it, Denzel. Look at this, man. Give me that guy, and you put him out there with Jerry Jeudy, Les Cook. I don't care who you get a quarterback. Now, go get Kirk Cousins, give me some money, whatever. You still get this guy. If I still have him, I'm good with it. I don't know, whatever it is, whatever you need. Now, for one time, you got 2 receivers, Jason, you got 2 targets.
He'd be the number 1, too, by the way.
And we're not talking about Cedric Tillman. We're not talking about little man Elijah Moore.
Yeah. What about Anthony Schwartz?
We're not talking about Anthony Schwartz.
Okay,
Can you imagine all the 12 jerseys in Cleveland Browns Stadium? The 12 jerseys would be out and about, and you still can go back in and get you Mr. Electric. I ran a 4.3 something at Alabama's Pro Day, Jalen Milroe. Can you imagine? I'm excited about it, bro. But if you trade down and you let that man go get money somewhere else and become Mr. Box Office, and you're sitting there with a defensive tackle from Michigan? You're sitting there with a one-gapper?
We're giving too much credit to the fact that they're talking to him.
No, yeah.
They're talking to him for 33.
We'll do the Mason Graham thing in a little bit. This is the Travis Hunter part of the show.
In no world, let's get this absolutely perfectly clear. Because this is where sometimes information gets twisted and turned. Let me just say this with all certainty. I can tell you which name won't be on their first-round pick at number 2. It will not be Mason Graham from Michigan.
We'll dive into the...
They might think 33, but they're not thinking 2. We'll
dive into all the top 30
And by the way, to me, what I read about that is, if they're talking to him, then I don't think they're taking Carter at number 2. So I think they're looking at, who is the best next guy that we could get to pair with Myles Garrett.
As we talk about Travis Hunter, it really quickly, I know people, the thing that was impressive about that is he did that workout with no gloves. He did that workout. He was
wearing skinny jeans. He's out there in skinny jeans and loafers.
He was. He was out there. He was out there in True Religion. They don't wear True Religion no more. He was out there in Chrome Hearts. He was out there moving around. I just like the fact that you're going to get, we've been told, look at that acceleration, man. Boy, I tell you. Listen, we've been told how many blue chip athletes is out there. We've been told Ashton Genty, but he's a running back. He may go a little, I got him going to the Raiders. Abdul Carter and Travis Hunter. Those are the blue chip guys that are out there. That's it.
That's it.
And if the Cleveland Browns, if you would have told me the Cleveland Browns had an opportunity to get the most electrifying Heisman Trophy winner in the middle of the season, I would have said you're crazy. And the fact that he's still there, I don't care if they don't get Shedeur Sanders. You get a quarterback the other side. I got to come away with one of the blue chips, though. I got to have one of them.
Well, I think they will definitively have one of the 2.
I got to have one.
One thing on Travis Hunter, then we'll move on and talk a little Cavs. There were 2 tweets that caught my eye about Travis Hunter following his workout at Colorado at their pro day. The first one comes from Louis Riddick, who played in the NFL, now is on ESPN. Louis Riddick said, played football a long time, been around football a long time, hanging out around pros in the league since middle school. Never seen a guy catch a ball, no gloves, while running routes, and not see him bobble it, double catch it, or hear the ball when it hits his hands. It goes on to say, it's like something I have never seen before. And then one other thing I wanted to mention, we mentioned Todd McShay in terms of Shedeur Sanders. He chimed in with some stuff on Travis Hunter, and because tag board sucks, you can't see the full tweet, so I will just read you guys the full tweet. Give me 1 sec to pull it up. But he basically went into some of the other stuff from Travis Hunter that doesn't always get talked about.
Wow, that's
from Todd
shot
McShay.
right there.
on Travis Hunter. He's the 8th player to ever be named a consensus first-team All-American and earn any level of academic All-American honors. In 24,
That's
Hunter
astounding
earned
there's only been
academic
8.
All-American first-team honors for the 2nd consecutive year with a 3.79 GPA. He's an anthropology major, and he's just the 3rd Heisman winner to earn academic All-American first-team status, joining Florida Heisman winners Danny Werfel and Tim Tebow.
How can you
He's
go
the
wrong?
3rd ever.
That's
So,
impressive.
Talk about an Ivy League front office. I think that stuff goes a long way with that.
I've heard that he's
Hey,
and his football IQ's through the roof.
Our best player ever was Josh Gordon, right? Best
Ever?
player at receiver, talent-wise.
Okay, yeah.
We have not drafted receivers correctly. We have not even got skill positions correct.
I think it's the position we have most missed at, and of all of them on our team.
And the Browns have missed a lot on character. We talked about character since this show started at what level? Like level 10. If you can get a guy that is hardworking, he's humble, he's smart, he don't do nothing, he don't drink, he don't smoke, he don't go to the club, he don't do nothing. All he does is sit there, play his video game, take everybody and try to learn the playbook. Listen, I take that guy.
The Cavs have an entire team of those guys.
Yeah, they do.
now.
All I'm asking for is one.
And they're locking up the 1 seed with all those guys.
Right. Just give me one. Listen, to send him, he could go to the potluck with Jared Allen and him, man. Like Isaac Okoro. I ain't heard Isaac Okoro do not one interview, say one bad word in his life. I'm like, dang, bro, we just need one of them. We get Travis Hunter, I'll take it, bro.